Hey everyone, thanks so much for coming on the Team Fireball call that we have every Monday night. I'm Kristi Simpson, and if you're watching the replay, thanks so much for watching the replay. That's why we record these, so that everyone gets a chance to watch and listen and learn something new. If you don't know me, I'm Kristi. I'm Pro 5 here at LifeVantage, and I am a wife. I am a mom of 3 adult boys, and I am an animal lover. But my background is in science. So when the amazing Alice Beretta introduced this to me, I saw the science and I jumped in with both feet. So that's just a little bit about me. Jenny, I think you've got a echo going on. Mute. Can you get yourself muted? There we go. Awesome. Okay. Moving right along. Well, I feel so blessed to be on this journey with all of you guys. And especially after the last few weeks, like coming back from global convention, I'm still feeling the high from that, because the connection that we always make at those events, it lasts a while, and it's just like it's the fuel that we need, and the battery, juice that we need to keep going in this thing. And so we were talking, Alice and me and Jenny, and we've been talking about this notion of being you. And Alice came up with it. It's really been weighing on her mind, and we're just running with it, because it's really a great message that we all need to heed. That this business it's about the people that are in your life, and those people know you. They don't know Carrie Dickey, Pro 10, for those of you who don't know. They don't know Brandon and Lynette Cunningham, another set of Pro 10s. They know you. And that is the most important thing. You need to be yourself and not be somebody else. Not try to be an extrovert when you're an introvert, or, just do it your own way. But before I get started on that, I can't forget, because we forgot last week, to talk about the people who have gotten new distributors. Okay, sorry. I was just told that Allison announced last week's, but I don't remember it. Sorry, you guys. So I wrote down everybody who's gotten new distributors in the last couple of weeks. And Sunshine, congratulations. Me, Carol Betts, congratulations. Janae Rhodes got a new customer, congratulations. And drum roll, please. Abby Field got a new distributor. Yay, Abby, congratulations. And you guys, the adorable Maddie is on the call tonight. So welcome, Maddie. We are so glad you're here. These 2 girls are going to be sharing their stories tonight, and I'm so excited for them to share. But I want to first talk about your story. For those of you who've been in LifeVantage for a while, remember way back when Eric Worre, the network marketing guru, was giving us training at Elite Academies. It was really phenomenal training, you guys. But his thing is, what you do for this business is you tell your story and you do the thing. And the thing is, it's different from company to company. Our thing with LifeVantage is ITT, invite, tool, team. But telling your story is a huge component of that, because that's how you connect with the other people, with the people who know you, even the people who don't know you. You got to tell your story so that it's, you're a relatable human being to them. And there are a lot of intricacies and layers about telling your story, but it breaks down into 4 components according to Eric Worre. And that is, number 1, you give your background. Number 2, what you did not like about your background. Number 3, what you found, which in this case is LifeVantage or nerve activation. And then number 4, why you're excited about the future. And you focus on delivering that story in 2 or 3 minutes. Now, sometimes you're going to go over, and that's okay, especially at the beginning when you're learning how to do it. But that is like it's the hook, and it is the getting across your pain, because that number 2, what you don't like about your background, that needs to have some pain in there, because what you're wanting is to express yourself and how you are a human being and how you're relatable and how people relate to you, because everybody relates to pain, right? All of us have pain. It's just the classification that's different. Some people might have physical pain. Some people have financial pain, but I can guarantee you that people who can get across their financial pain, other people are going to be able to relate to that, even if they've had financial pain before, but most of us have, right? So that's what this is about, is connecting with other people and relating to others on a visceral level. And then, so it's tell your story, do the thing. Well, what's the thing? And like I said before, in LifeVantage, it's invite, tool, team. That is the system that we teach. And inviting is just putting it out there. It's telling somebody, inviting them to take a look at the information, however it is that you do that. And you can say, hey, I got something that is really cool, and I think that you should take a look at it. How about tomorrow? Are you good? Or I am so excited about what I just found. Can you hop on a call tomorrow at such and such time? Very basic invites work. And as Daisy likes to say, last minute invites work too. Like, oh my gosh, there's this call on in 15 minutes, and it is going to be some amazing information that we should all know about. I'll send you the link. If I send you the link, would you hop on? And that's another thing from Eric Worre, is if I would you statement. If I send you the link, would you hop on, or would you join me? I love that, because it really giving something to somebody makes them feel like, oh, she's giving me this, sure, I'll hop on. So it's reciprocation, but just before I ask you girls to share your stories, I just want to tell you guys that way back when I started this, I was so introverted. I'm still introverted, Oh, Sunshine, where do we look for what is happening on Wednesdays? Those should be shared on the WhatsApp group. And I think it's announcements. So thanks for the reminder, Alice. You guys, I get a little bit nervous and I start forgetting stuff. But okay, so my story is, hi, I'm Kristi. I have a background in science and horses. And a few years ago, my horse, my little pony, had chronic laminitis. And he was in a lot of pain. He was having a very hard time walking. He was rocking back on his back legs to try to take the pain, or try to take the pressure off of his front feet. They hurt him so badly. And I was at the end of my rope. I had done everything I knew to do for him. I had cut back his food. I had put him in a small area so that he couldn't eat grass, and he just kept getting worse. And his bone was rotating, his coffin bone was rotating, and it was really hard watching him be in that much pain. And I had Alice come out. It's the first time I ever had her come out to see my horses. And she took one look at my pony and she said, well, hey, it looks like you've done everything you know to do. I know of a supplement that is doing great things for ponies in your pony situation. And here's the kicker. She said, there's peer-reviewed studies about it. I said, what? So I jumped on it. She sent me a whole email chock full of studies, you guys. It was, at the time, it was about 20 studies that were out. Now it's over 30. And so I jumped on it, and I was in both feet. I could not believe it. Yes, Allison, I know I'm a nerd. I couldn't believe it. I had never seen numbers like what was in those studies. So anyway, I put this on it right away. And you guys, in 2 months, I saw a change in him, and it blew me away. But not only that, in just 2 weeks, the arthritis in my fingers was gone. And I was so ecstatic because I've had arthritis in my fingers since I was 25. So it was huge to me. And so obviously I had to become a distributor because this is huge. This is huge. Everyone should know about this. Every horse person, every human needs to know about this. So I am so excited because I now can think about growing old without being in constant pain. And that was where I seriously saw myself, was being bedridden before I could retire, you know? And now I know that that's not the end of the road for me. I am going to be active until the day I die. Thank you, Nerf 2, and thank you, Alice. Okay, so that was my story, you guys. Which one of you girls would like to share first? Maddie or Abby?
I can go first.
Go for it.
Okay. I took some notes from your text earlier because I was worried that I was going to forget something. So I got a little layout of what I got going on. So I'm Abby, and my background is in equine massage therapy and kind of finding natural ways to help my body and help my horse's body, and that's just a big passion of mine. And so yeah, that's kind of where I was headed in the first place. I guess what I didn't like about a normal 9-to-5 job is the hours and not having the freedom to pursue my massage business to the extent that I wanted to, because financially I needed the support uh, from a consistent job. And um, and then when you're in a consistent job, I very much wanted room to grow, and I wanted to be able to advance in that job and not feel like I was stuck. But a lot of times there's only so much growing that I can do, and I've even found that in my current job that, you know, once you know everything there, you're kind of, that's all you've got. So um, using Life Vantage to grow my knowledge, and there's always something new. Um, I was just really excited to jump in again and get going. Um, like I said, I found it first through my horses and saw how much it benefited her and her gut health and just the way she performed and her attitude. And so I was really excited to see what it could do for my clients' horses as well. Um, and I guess what I'm most excited about is there's never a point that um, I've kind of maxed out. You know, I can always keep going and I can always keep growing. And, you know, at some point, like I'm going to be full of clientele and, you know, not be able to take on any more clients with my massage business, but that's not something that would happen in my Life Vantage business. There's always more. There's always more, always somewhere new to go or somewhere new to share with, or you know, kind of like that idea of always going, always growing. So I guess that's my short little story.
That was great, Abby. Thank you so much for sharing. Yeah, that's the amazing thing about this thing is that you don't have to worry about squeezing in another appointment or getting more hours at working overtime. You'll have a cushion. And like they said on the Team Global Aloha call just a little while ago, it's exciting that maybe it wasn't Team Global Aloha, maybe it was your call that we had with Laura Hogan, but the youth is going to make this company explode. Younger distributors are going to make this thing bust wide open. So I am so excited for you because you're going to be part of the group that makes that happen. It's so exciting. Okay, so Maddie, I hope that you can share your story, and I'm so excited to hear it.
Yes, I'm excited. So my name is Madeline, but I go by Maddie, as everyone kind of got. I graduated high school this year. I'm going to TMCC right now. I'm nannying for a family that rodeoed with me and stuff right now, so kind of just not really doing anything huge. And I high school rodeoed from 7th grade until this year, and I'm planning on college rodeoing next year. One thing that I didn't like about my background was, I mean, I was still in high school, so I kind of just had like little jobs. Like I worked at a restaurant and DBRM at a retail store, and just kind of been going like job to job. And now that I'm getting older, I do have more things to start paying for myself, including my horse and everything. So I do want to kind of like expand what kind of work I'm doing, I guess. And I mean, I'm not just very passionate about the jobs I've had. So I think this is something that I can really get into. I was planning on going to ultrasound school after getting my associates, but that's not necessarily like my passion. I never really had anything that I was like, oh, this is what I want to do. Right when I get out of high school, I never really knew for sure. And I mean, I've been around horses forever, and I didn't know if I really wanted my work to be horses. I kind of wanted to have something else so that I could have my fun be horses. but I think this Life Vantage is going to be like a good balance, because it's not completely horses, but it still involves horses, which I love, and it's still like medicine, which I love, and so I'm really excited about that. But I discovered Life Vantage through Nerf 2. My horse got hurt in 2018. I did 3 events on her in high school rodeo, so it was kind of a lot. We couldn't afford to get any more horses than that. So Janae is actually my trainer. I board my horse with Janae, so she's the one that kind of got me started on it with her. And that was really the only thing that we could. I mean, it took me over a year to rehab her back. She's strained a deep flexor tendon, so it was really hard for me to rehab her back. It took over a year. Nerf 2 was really the only thing that we noticed a difference with. We tried a bunch of stuff, and I mean, we even put like a reverse shoe on her, which we still use, but she was never 100% until like a month or 2 after we got her on Nerf 2. So I've had her on it since then, and I love it. And she even acts more mature. Her attitude's definitely better. She was kind of young, so I don't know if it was that, but she definitely like is just happier doing everything that we do, and she's been sound ever since. And yeah, I'm excited to be able to share this with other people, and I think every horse athlete needs to be on it, whether they like are injured or not. I mean, I think it helps in any way. So I do think that I am excited to share it with more people and let them know how much it can affect their life, themselves, and their animals. So I'm excited.
Oh my gosh, Maddie, that was awesome. I really felt like that just melted my heart, that it was about your horse, and that is so amazing that her story, that's fabulous. I mean, you need to really share that with all your horse friends.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, so, and you did such a great job. Congratulations. That was great. Okay. So, is there anybody else who would like to share or say anything to Madeline and Abby tonight? Teammates?
I'll go ahead. Well,
go ahead, Joan. You can go, Jean.
Hey everybody. A lot of people on here may or may not know me. So I am Jean Sonnenfeld. I am a Pro 5 in the company. I'm a veterinarian, emergency veterinarian, which is why I'm often not on these calls, because I'm usually working, hence the scrubs. But I do listen to playback. And one thing that I want to say to you guys is, first of all, welcome. When I totally say the sky is the limit, it's really the sky is the limit. So it's whatever you guys put into it, you'll get out of it. And don't get frustrated. That's my words of wisdom, because it's a great product and you'll see the results, but they don't happen overnight. So a lot of seeds that got to be planted and then they'll grow. Some people come out of the gate and they just go crazy and going on up, and some people kind of the slow burn. But it's all great. And we all here have had a different journey and do this all different ways. But at the end of the day, we all want to help people and animals. And we have the best product on earth that can do that. And not only help all these mammals medically, but but also help people financially. And that's kind of the secret weapon that a lot of people, we probably don't share enough, the business part of it, because we all lead with our heart and the medical part. But you guys welcome. And so the first thing is just getting people to open their eyes and look at it. And so absolutely come and come and do it and ride. And everybody on this team is on with you full full circle. I mean, you got the best equine veterinarian on this team. Woo woo. And so if you need that talk, you've got that for things. But the rest of us are here for. You got a lot of veterinarians. So if you got other mammals, but we can talk to normal people too and do non-medical stuff. So horses, stick in your lane and get there, but make sure you share it with everybody. That's my 2 cents.
Oh, Jean, that was awesome. Thank you so much. Planting the seeds. Right, Abby. I love that analogy. Like that's the longer you're in this business, the more you realize how appropriate that analogy is. Like people that I talked to 4 years ago have been thinking about it for 4 years, and they'll come back to you. And it's crazy how they come back to you. And you're like, my mind is always blown when that happens. Like, I had kind of written you off. Wow, I can't believe you were thinking about it. That's really what happens. And it's very much patience, 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 and persistence. Thanks so much, Jean. That was awesome. Okay, we got a couple minutes left. Maybe anybody else wanna share?
Hi, I'm Sunshine. I can't wait to meet you guys. I just wanted to share that I know just remember your follow-up, just because even when we start out and we have these people, it's like Kristi is saying, it's like, no, this is not for me. And like, actually like really down it in different ways. Like, okay, they definitely are not interested in this. And like, I just had a friend who called me today. She's like, okay, I'm ready. And like, it was a big surprise. So it comes back like, oh my God, like, really? And like, yeah, anyway, they have their different stories, but if you just keep on having that little, hey, just thinking about you, how you doing? Or a little, just keep in touch with people and don't give up, because eventually they might come around. So it's really exciting when it does. Like, I don't know, feel like screaming, yay! Yeah.
Oh, that's so true, Sunshine. Like, you are amazing. You've been so steady at continuing on. And girls, Maddie and Abby, it really can be frustrating at times, because you're excited and you tell these people about how you're excited and they don't order, or they totally shut you off. And it's like, it's hard because your feelings get hurt. You're like, but I thought you were my friend and you're not listening to me. But it is so rewarding when later on they come back around and they see what you've been doing and that you're persistent and that you're sticking to it. Because it's like Allison said earlier on the Team Global Aloha call. She said, people are watching you. When you open your mouth and you're telling them about LifeVantage or about nerve 2 activation and about oxidative stress, and then they kind of shut you down, they're still watching you, even though they said no, even though because I'm pretty sure what's going on in the back of their mind is, I just want to see if she's serious. I just want to see if this thing is real. And I'll see what she does. And it could be 6 months later, it could be 2 years later, it could be a lot longer later. But they watch you, and it's crazy because you've in your mind, you've kind of moved on and been like, oh, okay, I guess they shut me down big time. They really hurt my feelings. But they're watching. So just keep that in mind. And if you ever need a pick-me-up or are feeling really frustrated, reach out to one of us. We are so happy to help and to be your personal cheerleaders. So please don't hesitate. We're your friends here, and that's what we do as this team, is we build each other up, we help each other, and we support each other. That's what we're here for. So, oh gosh, two minutes over, but I think it was a good 2 minutes. I guess we'll wrap it up unless somebody else has anything that they'd like to add.
I just wanted to say real quick that after the call last week, I got on my phone right away and I went and ordered the Icy Bright, and I have been on it as of today, day one. But I was super excited because I always get the worst pain in my eyes and my head. And so after hearing that it was helping Allison, I text my mom. I'm like, okay, we got to get it. I got to get it now.
That's awesome. Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh. So you guys, just really quick, my eyes get really tired at the end of the day too, because, you know, looking on the cell phone all day. And I never really realized just how tired my eyes would get by the end of the day. Now they're not. It's been, what, 2 weeks now? Holy cow. And honestly, Allison, until I heard your testimony last week, it didn't occur to me. It just didn't hit that my eyes were no longer tired at the end of the day. So thank you for telling us about your little testimony there, because it really made me realize, wow, my eyes are doing so much better. I'm so excited about it. So I'm glad it's helping you too, Abby. That's fabulous. We really got to do something for our eyes, because our screen time is not going to decrease much in the next few years. So
Yeah, that's the truth. Oh, Carol says she's
okay.
today too.
Jenny, are you recording? I think it's good that we can